So also note that we have used this transparency property instead of the destroy function. So this was the earlier script without using audio clip or sound, where we have simply destroyed the pellet after uh, changing the scoreboard or the leaderboard. So this destroy function will basically destroy a pellet. It will simply remove the pellet, because see, when the player touches the uh, pellet, it should be collectible. So when the pellet is collected, we simply add the score to the scoreboard and then delete that pellet. But whenever we will be adding the sound effects, we want that sound effect to be played, and then the palette is disappearing from the screen. So instead of destroy, what we'll do is we will simply use palette dot transparency is equal to 1, which will make the palette invisible instead of completely destroying the palette. So the benefit of doing that is uh, your sound dot play will work properly. Now, in this case, if you use sound.play and then immediately after that you use palette.destroy function, then your sound clip will be destroyed even before you hear that chomping sound. And that's why it is important that you use, uh, you know, palette.transparency is equal to 1 instead of the destroy function to make the palette invisible instead of destroying it completely. So make sure that these are the changes that we have done when we add sound effects. So here we have created a local variable of sound where we'll be fetching the sound clip from script.parent, which is the palette, the parent of the script, and we'll look for the name of this audio clip by looking for sound, and that will be stored in the local variable of sound. Okay, and here we will be simply playing that sound clip. So play function is used to play that clip stored in this variable of sound. Okay, and then the next change that we had done is if player and can touch. So we've added a can touch. So we have to check whether the player is present and whether it is touching the palette. Now can touch has a boolean value which is true or false. Initially it is set to true, and only when that is being detected we will turn it back to false. Okay, and the sound will be played, then the scoreboard will be updated and the palette will become invisible. So these are the changes that we have done in our script. So you can, instead of palette.transparency, keep the destroy function and play test. Then you will realize that yes, the sound effect is not working even if the script is correct. So the glitch is in this destroy function because it destroys the sound. So make sure that you do that first. You observe why it is not working, and then change the script by simply using palette.transparency and set it to 1 to make it invisible, and then play this code again, and you will notice that it works fine this time. So understand the reason of doing the script this way. This is not the only way of doing it, but perhaps this is the most efficient way of doing it. So make sure that you understand the reason behind of this change of destroy function to transparency.